Corinthians chapter 5, verse 13 through 17. If we are out of our minds, as some say, it is for God. If we are in our right mind, it is for you. For Christ's love compels us, because we are convinced that one died for all, and therefore all died. And he died for all, that those who live should no longer live for themselves, but for him who died for them and was raised again. So from now on, we regard no one from a worldly point of view. Though we once regarded Christ in this way, we do so no longer. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone, the new is here.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Christianist Podcast. I am your favorite host, Kamarie. To the left of me, or the right, depending on how you're looking. If you're a YouTube visual person, to the right of me is Ashley Angelina. What's up, y'all? I hope y'all listen. Y'all didn't think we were coming back, right?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't think we were coming back. We made it back, man. Happy New Year to everybody that knew us from last year. And if you're a first-time listener, man, listen, we are happy to have you back. It's 2025. It feels great to be back. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. We got a lot of new equipment, right? So we're struggling. We struggling.
The struggle bus.
Yeah, we struggling, y'all. But bear with us, right? We gonna get through it.
It doesn't even look the same. Like, we can't really tell. Well, you can tell if it's recording.
I practiced a little bit, like during the off time while we wasn't here. So I kind of got an idea of how it worked, but it's still gonna be, a challenge.
But we're here, and that's all that matters.
Indeed. So what's up, man? Long time no see. I'm sorry. I've seen you a lot. I really haven't seen you a lot, but I haven't seen. That's true. I have not seen them in a while. We really
haven't seen each other that much.
Listen, during the holidays, we mentioned. I think the last time we recorded was during Thanksgiving, and I had planned on coming back and recording before Christmas because I had a special Christmas episode I wanted to record, but time did not allow us to get back here.
It just wasn't happening.
It wasn't happening. Look, and
that was a season.
As you can listen, it's a Saturday. Look, as you can tell, I'm rocking this nice Baltimore Ravens jersey I have on. Baltimore just played today. We played the Browns. We beat them 31-10 or something like that. I forgot what the score was. We blew them out, though. It don't matter what the score was. The last couple games have been blowouts anyway. But listen, it's been a struggle, right? This is a Saturday. We're recording. This is not going to release until Monday.
I thought Tuesday. Are we changing the
Tuesday. You're right.
Tuesday is going to be January 7th.
January 7th.
So happy January 7th, everybody, whether it's the morning or the evening. We are so glad you're here to listen to us.
And listen, we appreciate you coming back. And hopefully you come back on the actual day of the 7th because we left we didn't leave unannounced. We let people know we were leaving. But we didn't let them know we were leaving. Like, we didn't let them know it was going to be gone a long time.
A lot happened. I was sick a lot.
Oh, man, listen, for real. Ashley, look, I remember you guys knowing that I had pneumonia, but right after I had pneumonia, Ashley got pneumonia. And then right after she got cured from pneumonia, she caught COVID.
COVID, y'all.
She was nasty over there. I don't know what was wrong with that girl, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Listen.
After that, I wiped out the whole household.
Wiped it. What do you mean wiped us out?
Because everybody got it except for you.
Oh, you wiped out the household. I thought you were saying like you took us out, like you killed everybody. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, that was unintentional. I was to myself for the most part, like in my room by myself.
Look, she took over. Look, her and Kimura caught COVID around the same time, so they kicked me out my room.
We quarantined together,
and I had to sleep like in the kids' room. And man, it was. I did what I did. I did what I had to do, but I was not cool with it at all. I was like, these people just really kicked me out my room.
You was gone before she even came. I was quarantining by myself.
I wasn't trying to get sick for one.
So don't do that.
I thought quarantine meaning you go somewhere and isolate yourself.
Yeah,
that's what quarantine mean. You go and isolate. It don't mean you kick out your partner. And then he go find somewhere to go.
Out, though.
Where was I gonna go? Sit there with you and get sick?
I mean, I
sit there with you and get sick.
I sat there with you when you had pneumonia.
Pneumonia's not contagious.
Mm.
It's not supposed to be contagious. This new breed of this new strain of pneumonia is crazy though. I don't understand how can a lung infection be contagious, but it's different out here, man. It's definitely different. But by the grace of God, we're back. We're healthy. We're feeling good.
Getting better
We're looking
anyway.
good. Ashley looks good as you see. I mean, I'm yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm all right, but we back.
You playing. He playing, y'all. He's the most confident person in the world.
I feel man. That's me.
Meh.
I didn't
Meh.
shave. I didn't shave because I want to have a fresh shave for
Look
tomorrow.
at this.
I
Look at
didn't
this.
shave. I didn't shave my head because I wanted a fresh shave for
Oh,
tomorrow for
they can't
Sunday.
see all that.
I wanted a fresh shave tomorrow when I go to church Sunday. So I don't like to shave. I like to shave the day before or the day of. I don't like to shave like days before because the new growth started coming back, and I don't like cutting new growth before it's fully grown because that's how like irritating your skin happens.
Mm-hmm.
Something you ain't gotta worry about. But
I mean, women still have to worry about that.
yeah,
Not on our head, but other places.
other areas. I feel you. I
Yeah.
feel you. I don't feel you, but I hear you. But listen, man, it's been great, right? It's been great. Y'all, we come today with no topics. We come with no conversation pieces. We're just here to let y'all know that we are returning back next week. Next week we'll be back with an actual detailed episode. And next week is going to be, let's see, if this is the 7th, next week's the 14th. Is that correct? Is next Tuesday the 14th?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be back next Tuesday with more of a detailed subject. Ashley did take notes though, so I think Ashley still
No,
got
I
some
didn't. That is from the opening.
opening. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
well,
had something before we went out, but I lost all that
I
stuff
don't even
that I
have a
wrote out.
tablet. I don't have nothing over here. But
Yeah.
but listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all about our Christmas hour. Like it was very busy, very busy.
Woo!
A lot of hours working. A lot of I'm Santa Claus, y'all. If y'all don't know, I'm not gonna tell y'all where I work at. Just know that I'm Santa Claus and I deliver packages. And there was a lot of boxes being delivered, and it happened. It definitely happened. You know what's crazy? It was so emotional when it happened too. Like because like we gotta. I make it seem easy. It's really not that easy. Like what I do is really not that easy, but I really make it seem easy. And just being able to go through and get the job done every day. I was literally working. Like I kid you not. I was literally working anywhere between 12 to 14 hours a day, maxing out, hitting as much as I can on hours, working 6 days a week. It felt good. It felt accomplished because I know that I only was able to do it because of the grace of God. God allowed me to do
Mm-hmm.
that. He gave me the strength. The Holy Spirit lived in me and kept me guided throughout the way. It was just an amazing, amazing, amazing. What's crazy? It probably was one of the worst ever peak seasons I had, but one of the easiest.
Mm.
Sound crazy, right?
It
It
does.
sounds crazy, but definitely one of the worst, but easy at the same time. And like I said, it was all because of just daily information, daily prayers. God get me through this. Hey, come on, give me the strength.
I'm very thankful that peak season is over because that was hard for me too. Probably the whole family not having you here.
Yeah.
It was kind of tough. It was times where it was like, "Where Daddy at? He ain't here yet." Yeah, it's
They
that season, and
buried
this
up under some boxes.
is probably one of the seasons where it's the season you're supposed to be jolly, but I don't ever feel jolly at that time of the year,
Yeah.
and I gotta find a way to cope with that to
Yeah,
do
we
better.
we definitely do because
Yeah,
we should enjoy this season regardless of how rough things are. We should definitely cope with it better or deal with it
yeah.
better. Because Christmas is still. Oh my God, something I
Hmm.
love. So I'm sorry, y'all. Something I love. So on Christmas Day, you send out these text messages. You send out these text messages.
Ooh.
I'm working on my speech this year. I'm working on taking my time and pronouncing my words. So I said that last year too. So
You can do like
part
speech
two, speech
practice.
practice. Yes, just slow down. That's speech right there. Slow down. But
Yeah.
so on Christmas Day, I'm sending out these text messages to everybody. Me and you had took pictures weeks prior to Christmas. So the text message was simple and easy to do. It was just a
Happy
picture. It was a picture of me
holidays.
and you that said happy, merry everything, happy joy always. It said something to that nature, and it was easy because no, I'm sorry, I was saying something else. So one of the cool things about it, so I sent it to this guy I work with, and shout out to Henry, man. Henry's a cool guy. Henry's the reason why I went to the stretch thing today. He signed me up for that. So shout out to Henry. But so I sent it to Henry. Henry replies back and he was like, "Let's not forget that Christmas Day was the day that Jesus, baby Jesus was birthed." And that was like, that was perfect timing, because I wish I would have sent that to people, right? But
Yeah.
I did not. But it's always important to remember
What
what
it's really
Christmas actually
about.
stands for. Yeah, man. We forget. Did you know something I've learned? I learned, and this was supposed to be talked about on the topic that we did not get to do prior to Christmas. So I learned that Christmas was not even the because Christian, of course, is the Christian holiday, right?
Yes.
Did you know that Christmas was not the popular Christmas holiday? It was only taken over to be that Christmas, to be that popular holiday in like the late 1800s or something like that.
Mm.
Yeah, by design, Easter, the resurrection was the popular Christian holiday, and marketing teams by Coca Cola and other big Fortune 500 companies shed more light into Christmas because they found out that they can make money. Of course, money is always the
What it
root.
revolves
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
So these big companies found out. It's like, hey, we can actually promote. Oh no, no, you know what it was?
They do
Coca
that for
Cola.
every holiday now.
Yeah, Coca Cola was they was finding out that they would lose money and lose sales around Christmas time, so they had to find a way to tie um, people drinking Coca Cola into the wintertime because Coca Cola is like it's like a refreshing drink when it's hot outside. It was like,
Mhm.
well, we need to find out a way we can make this work. So they ended up, doing the Santa Claus theme and Santa Claus drinking Coca Cola in some kind of way that made people want to drink Coca Cola,
And
I
then
guess.
polar
And the polar
bears.
bear, yeah, but
They
man,
don't drink soda, y'all.
it's just crazy how even when the opening when you read from Corinthians, you said you find the new you, or you find how I forgot how it was worded, but
Mhm.
it just reminds you that we live in number one, we're Christ like people, and we can either grow into the vision of Christ where we follow what we should do, or we can grow into how society wants us to go. And I think that's how it happened to Easter not being that popular Christian holiday. But I'm going to make sure that we represent Easter the way it should be represented, because we should know what day Christmas falls on, but not know what day Easter falls on,
Mhm.
or resurrection. I'm sorry, the resurrection of Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
What's okay? Talk. What do you mean?
You said you corrected yourself. It really is the resurrection. Well, where did they get the name Easter from?
That's something you gotta look up.
Hmm.
We didn't come prepared for that conversation. What you mean? You can't ask me that question. You can look it up. I'm pretty
Um,
sure. I'm pretty sure once your TikTok finish loading, that
so
you'll find the meaning behind Easter. I think. I'm pretty sure it's always linked to somebody's name, right? I'm pretty sure there was a guy once at one point in time. His name was Rutherford Easter.
Easter is a Christian holiday that celebrates the resurrection of Jesus Christ and has multiple meanings.
Yeah, but you're supposed to look up
Where did they
where the
get the name
name
Easter?
Easter come from.
What was Easter originally? Actually originated as an ancient pagan celebration of the spring equinox. In Christianity, the day was dedicated to observing the resurrection of Jesus Christ, celebrated around the time of the Jewish Passover. That still doesn't should be
I got it right here
Christian.
if you want to read it.
Okay. Oh, look at there. Where?
The
Which one?
modern English term Easter developed from the old English word estray
Istre.
or estray.
Iostre.
The Old English pronunciation, which is developed in prior to 1899, originally refers to the name of Anglo Saxon goodness. Eastray. I told you it's probably somebody's name. So whoever
Ew.
Angelo Saxton godness Extra
Anglo-Saxon goddess.
Anglo. So
Easter.
the name Easter comes from Mr. Anglo. I told you it had to do with somebody's name. But yeah, that is the original popular Christian holiday. And all of a sudden Christmas comes along with the help of Coca-Cola and Santa Claus. You know Santa Claus was made up by Coca-Cola?
Really?
Yeah, Santa Claus was made up by Coca-Cola. You said really? You
I
sound so
didn't know
sad.
that.
You sound so sad. Yes, man.
I
Yes.
don't even know I came up with that.
They need
Why
listen.
did
They created Christmas, and they created Christmas. They created the red costume. They created reindeers. They did all that just to
but
sell
why
Coca
did
Cola.
Santa Claus have to wear red? That's another question.
The obvious,
Why?
because Coca Cola's red. The can is red. The customers is
Oh,
red. Yeah, just think about it.
everything
Just think about it. You
revolving
don't see
around.
Pepsi represent Christmas the way that Santa Claus do. You never
No,
seen Santa Claus on a Pepsi bottle.
no.
No, you haven't, or can. But enough of that, man. So that was supposed to be the conversation piece. We were supposed to talk about that, of course, more in depth. But going forward, people just recognize that Easter Sunday is Resurrection Sunday. I'm sorry, is the day that we should really represent. And definitely represent both because you want to represent
It's not
the
about
birth.
peeps
Yeah,
and eggs. It's about Jesus Christ.
yeah, the rebirth, the resurrection. But let's see. Um, like I said, I don't know. We didn't come in here with topic. We were just coming to
Say
let everybody
hi.
know. Yeah, just say hi. How was your New Year's? I see that you went
Oh,
out. I see that you went out, man. I see that you had a great. I don't want to pronounce. Is it Rowan 30s? I mean Rowan 20s.
roaring 20s.
Roaring 20s.
Oh yeah, New Year, New Year Eve. New. I don't want to say it wrong. Is it New Year's Eve or New Year Eve?
New Year Eve. It's
Okay,
never an S. It's never an S on there.
NYE.
New York what?
NYE was
New
great.
York what?
I just use the abbreviation because it feels weird to say New Year Eve,
On
New
New Year
Year's
on
Eve,
New Year Eve.
whichever one it is, you guys.
Yep.
It was great. Um, at first, honestly, I wasn't gonna be in the spirit. I was like, they're gonna take me
Shout
as
out
I
to Shanoa.
they're gonna take me as I am. I really had an outfit that I already planned on wearing since probably November. Was it November?
Let me paint y'all a different picture, y'all. So on New Year Eve, we were going to the Rowan 20s gala that we got invited to, and Ashley was if was so I got the invite, right? I always get the invite, and I don't know why I get the invite because I always, I'll look at it and then I'll pay it no mind until it get closer to the date. And so that's pretty much what I done. I looked at it, didn't pay it no mind, and as it got closer to that date, I said, "Hey Ashley, I think this is a theme party." And she was
That was
like,
not right.
she was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Yeah, we gotta dress up. I think we gotta do this like Great Gatsby thing. I don't know what the heck Great Gatsby is. We gotta do that." And so we look it up, and then she showed me what I gotta wear, and so I'm thinking we're on board, but she's not on board. She's like, "Nah, this is not gonna work. I don't have enough time. I gotta get the kids stuff." So when I tell you, Ashley pulled that out of her. I don't want to
My
say.
rear.
I know, right? I didn't want to say that.
Yeah.
She pulled that out of her rear on Christmas Eve. I think she ordered it. No, Christmas Eve. I
Yeah.
said Christmas Eve
I
on New Year.
literally got it on the day of the party.
Yeah,
I didn't even know. Let's back it up, you guys. So, because I didn't know about the theme, I didn't really look at the invitation because, of course, Kamari always gets the invitation. And I was like, okay, I already know what I'm wearing. So, I picked out what I was wearing back in November. It was going to be this cute holiday sweater dress. And I was going to eventually find some boots. I never did. But I was going to make it work, you guys.
she was gonna do her own thing. She wanted to do her own thing so bad, y'all. You don't even know.
But for things like that, I need some
Time.
time in advance to find the right fit and make sure everything comes together well. But for what the time that I had, everything came together pretty good. And I was nervous because Amazon was telling me it should arrive before 10 p.m. And that was the day of the party. And I was not seeing it. Luckily, it came, I think it came around like 2. And I was so glad to see that it
Girl, you
worked
didn't
out.
even know it. 'Cause I called you to ask you if it came yet when I was getting off work, and I said, "Hey, do I need to stop by the store and grab me some?"
Oh, yeah. So it was a little further than I
Yeah,
was guesstimating the time. But I was nervous, you guys. Amazon is hit or miss, especially when it comes to costumes. And I didn't really see any reviews like that were consistent to let me know that whether or not my sizing would fit. So I ordered a size up in case. And I'm so glad I did because that wasn't a stretchy material.
you said it wasn't.
No,
I'm glad you did order size up.
because I literally got a 2X because I'm like, I don't know about this. And it got all those sequins and stuff. And then luckily I found the girl something. It was really hard to find something that would be delivered the next day. I almost didn't get them nothing, but I didn't want them to feel no certain type of way that I was wearing a costume and they weren't. But
And I want it to be known that the oldest kid did have a costume on. I don't know why she felt the need to change, but she had a costume on. She changed before we could take pictures.
yeah,
But
but
listen, same with me though. Look, I did not get a costume
until
until
the night of,
I got off work. I got off work. The store closed at 7.
he was
I
hot.
got there at 6 o'clock. I walked in, just picked up anything, and walked right out. And got home and was so disappointed.
He literally
So
pulled the
disappointed.
feathers out of his hat, you guys. I don't know what he was thinking. I wish I knew that he needed help. I would have helped him. I would have cut around the plastic that he was trying to take off. He took all the feathers out, y'all. That was, it was giving the 20s.
I let this chick talk. The lady, the people that work and specialize in this, like their main job is to sell suits and accessories, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a suit store. I go in there, she measured me, and
Wasn't
she was,
that lady?
which lady?
It's
This
a
was
it's an older
no,
lady.
this was a younger girl. Kamora would have
Oh.
loved her. She had like she was like anime something. I don't know. She had all these like pink boots that came with her calf muscles. They
Mm-hmm.
were like anime. She looked like an anime character. Anyway,
Whoa.
so she measured me. She does everything she need to do, and she tells me my size, and I'm like, and I'm looking at the size of the shirt. She's telling me 17 3/4. I'm like, that sounds kind of big. I said, I don't like my clothes too big. I like it for it to be like kind of form fitting. And she was like, oh, this will be form fitting, but you need to have more space too. I said, okay. So I trust her. She was like, tell you what, you buy this shirt and buy this shirt. And she gave me the same size shirts. I'm like, but these are the same size. Should I go a size down? And she was like, no, Kevin Klein fits snugger. And the other brand, I forgot what, Proto Numo, something like that. She was like, this brand is a little bit more loose. So try the Kevin Klein on first. And if you like the way it fit, then that's great because the other side is going to be bigger. So she convinced me to buy 2 shirts. Buy the 2 shirts. I put the first one on, the Kevin Klein on. Kevin Klein is little looser than I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Little looser than I wanted. The vest ended up being looser than I wanted. And then when I went back to the store to take that shirt back, I seen more vests. I'm like, I could have got this vest, man. I rushed. I did. That's why it's best to be prepared, right? Because man,
Yes.
I could have looked a lot more better than I looked, and but I still received compliments saying I look great. I wish I could have
Yeah.
got the memo because I seen these guys with these black and white pinstripe suits with the little Mickey Mouse shoes and stuff. I'm like, man, that would have been dope if I would have had more time.
Yes.
Hey, going forward, because I know the person to send those invites out. Going forward, don't send me the invite. Quit sending me the invite. Send that invite to Ashley right there. Send it to her over there. Okay?
Yeah.
And let me know when you send it out so you can ask me for her email address or whatever it is. And we gonna let her get this invite. That way she can get everything planned out the way it need to be.
Everybody's gonna be on the same page. Everybody in this family. If we ever gotta dress up again, we're gonna be on the same page.
No, so next year, as a rumor,
Don't
just a rumor.
ah,
Next year is gonna be something different. So next year we gonna have to get some costumes made.
for real?
Shoot, yeah.
Oh,
If it end up being what I hope it's gonna be,
costumes made.
costumes made.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
but but y'all look, we're not gonna hold y'all up, man. Next
Oh, we
week.
didn't even tell them how it was.
Oh, go hurry up.
Okay, so it was Roaring Twenties. Our costumes worked out, you guys. We showed up so happy we had costumes because the venue was phenomenal. Everybody was dressed up. It was giving Roaring 20s. Immediately when we walk in the door after we go past the security, which was awesome, um, we meet the detective, and we like, hold up, what's going on? What's going on? It's a
First, he tell us
murder
no. He
mystery.
tells us we're at a wedding. First of all, he tells us
Yeah,
we're at a wedding. And I was like, we're at a wedding. Who getting married?
we at the wrong venue.
Tell me how Dunn, and the Stone family's married. I'm like, what the heck?
What? Yeah, it was really cool. So most of the night before we did the countdown for the new year of 2025, we had to solve a murder mystery,
Yep,
and it was epic. It was a great experience.
fun, fun.
Oftentimes we were distracted by
I feel
our.
bad for the people that was drinking trying to solve murder mysteries.
They were distracted. I
I
felt
feel bad
like.
for the ones that was drinking because I don't. I had a hard time sober doing it, right? So
Uh-huh.
for the ones that was drinking, man.
Man, it's
Look,
just
that
certain
table.
things.
The table that got the one that he announced won first, and then he was like, "Y'all all wrong." Like he just pretty much he pooped on them, right? I think they
Yeah.
were all drinking. I think that's
Oh.
why they done so bad
They
because
had
they
a
had like
good
a detailed. They
answer.
had detailed answers and
They
everything.
had a great answer though. But we almost had it. Like if I had caught that one detail that was on the crime scene
The pearl.
photos, the pearl in his hand, because
Am I
obviously,
am I crazy behind? Actually, thought done it because she
yeah,
had pearls on, but I didn't even think about the
you,
mama.
yeah, that's who I was putting down.
You should have said something. Goodness
I
gracious.
crossed it out. Yeah, we could have won.
They should have gave us credit for almost thinking it. 'Cause we
Yeah.
did.
And it's funny because the actor actually saw. It's crazy. Like, well, killers they can't tell us the answer, but we obviously were putting the right answer at first. Homegirl could have gave. She was the secretary, wasn't she? She could have gave me a little
Yeah, she was
girl.
secretary.
Don't sketch that out.
She was done senior secretary for 17 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was so
I
good.
thought she was the suspect. I thought she was the one for the longest.
I
Matter of
was
fact,
starting to too.
that's who name we put on there originally, and then we changed it when we saw the pearls. But
Yeah,
we should have looked and seen every woman that had pearls on.
but from what we had, well, from what I seen, I was like, basically everybody would have pearls on at that time period because that was a popular accessory back in the day, pearls.
Yeah,
So that also
definitely.
made it
Look,
hard.
listen. I know this makes no sense to the average person that's listening because when I walked in there, it didn't make any sense to me at all. But I recommend that you go to a murder mystery party, or don't they have like places where you can actually go in person,
Yeah,
like you can like book a game or something like that.
I would do that again.
Yeah,
I would do it all over again. It was so fun. It was so epic. It's just I wish I wasn't so busy trying to solve the mystery because I missed a lot of food. Because
I
the
wish
waiters were
Weasel.
coming left and
I
right.
wish Weasel would have came around at the beginning. If she would have came around at the beginning, I think we would have had something going. Because everybody was still trying to figure out like how this worked. 'Cause this is new to us,
Yeah,
so we was all trying to figure out how this worked and like how this supposed to go. So we was just lost at the beginning. At the end, we started getting things, but it was too late. It was
yeah.
too late. But yeah, I knew Year's was great, y'all. We celebrated with the Wright. Shout out to Crystal Wright, Galen Wright, man. Shout out to the TCY family over there, the crew and you. Shout out to Crystal, that the host of That's Right
Yeah.
podcast. We really hope to hear her return in 2025. She's been showing her face a lot lately on social media again. I think she's just trying to get that buzz going and get herself back in the scene, and she's gonna get back on the mics and start dropping some of this Christian knowledge.
Oh
That Right
yeah.
podcast was a Christian podcast, y'all. Which actually made us want to venture off and like, you know what, we should just have faith-based conversations.
Mhm.
So shout out to Crystal Wright, man. And shout out to Little Cakes, man. She made us a great Christmas.
Ooh,
Um, was that a
the
strawberry shortcake?
strawberry
Strawberry
shortcake.
shortcake cheesecake, man. It was
It looked
really,
like
really
the little popsicles you used to get from the ice cream truck,
yeah,
y'all.
the crunch pops, yeah, the strawberry crunch or
Yeah.
whatever it's called. But yeah, shout out to her, man, and shout out to everybody that's always supporting us, man. It's listen, I can't wait to come back next week because we got a lot. We got to talk about the trials that happen. You got to talk about the fall offs, the fall
Mm.
offs and the like misdirections and how people in the life just how they change courses and it caused us to change courses. We got a lot to talk about, definitely in how to
Yeah.
maneuver and get ourselves back on track.
Oh
But
yeah, we definitely gotta get back on track,
it's
y'all.
crazy how
In so many areas, we have to get back on track.
yeah,
It's not even just the studying of the Bible, going to church.
yeah, a lot.
Shoot, our health and fitness journeys.
Yeah.
Like, health was a struggle this past
I hope they
year.
can hear you. Get your phone away from your mic.
I am.
Yeah, you are. The whole
Yeah.
show too.
Health was a struggle this past year for me. I don't know what was going
Well,
on.
hey, get on it now. Get on it, man. It's New
Yeah.
Year. I sent you some stuff, and you really didn't pay no attention. You was like, "Oh, it's too much." She's saying too much. She was saying some. She was talking.
Insulin resistance.
Yeah, she was really talking.
She got her point across.
Yeah, but it's a lot of things in there that I didn't even realize that could be insulin resistance.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But doctors must overlook it. Or why are we having to
That's what
ask
when she
that?
started off, she was saying it should be illegal how doctors always prescribe you things instead of just letting you know that you're insulin resistant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They could just.
But doctors are. I mean, insulin resistant. If they say you're pre-diabetic, I mean you're insulin resistant.
Yeah.
I would think so anyway. But
true.
all right, y'all. It's been real. We still getting them 30 minutes of content.
How? How do
Don't
we
know
do
how.
that?
Don't know how, but we managed to do it. And y'all, this is it. This is it, y'all. We'll be back next week. I pray that we have the time. We're gonna make time, and because we got to get back. We got to get back in the groove because we've been like absent, and not having to do things like we used to. So we got to get back disciplined, get back handling business, and so we can get back in tune with y'all, or we can get back giving y'all the content that y'all want. Hopefully y'all miss us. And listen, and I'll be back on the page, delivering content also. So yeah, back on the page delivering content. I fell off. I stopped doing everything. It's just so busy. It was extremely busy. Yes. Too busy.
Yes.
But all right, y'all. It's been real, man. Ashley, you got anything you want to say?
Nope.
All right, let me pray us out. Almost look. You thought I was gonna pray us out, didn't you?
I didn't.
All right. Holy Father, I just come to you today in prayer just to ask you to get us back on the right track. Just guide us, give us the strength we need to get through the things that may come in front of us, the obstacles that we may face. Holy Spirit, I ask that you just guide us. Also, Jesus Christ, I just ask that you just be there for us. In the Holy Father name, I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Oh man, I gotta get back better praying too.
Oh, that's
all right,
something
y'all.
I have to work on.
We out. Peace.
Bye.